So for this video, I'm gonna be doing a what's in my travel cosmetics toiletry bag. And I'm just doing this video because I've been obsessed with watching these on YouTube because we're gonna be traveling in a few weeks for spring break. And I'm like determined to be a better packer, especially with my cosmetics. Like if you know me in real life, I am not a good packer or a light packer, and I bring like the whole house. So yeah, I tried a few tips. We went camping this weekend and I loved it. It's functional, it works for me. So I guess I'll share, especially before spring break, so that you can order these containers and things that I found. But this is first off, this is a Vera Bradley cosmetics bag. As you can tell, it's stuffed to the brim. It's like one of those quilted ones. So it's really soft, and I tried to look for this on their website and they don't have it anymore. I think my in-laws gave this to me like 3, maybe even 4 years ago. So it's, yeah, not made anymore. But there's a lot of different companies that make this type of bag. I can do the measurements. I'll actually put the measurements down in the description if you're curious. But what it is, it has like a brush zip area and a clear zip area. And it has like a standing open area. So I do like that. It's very functional. You can put on the counter. It doesn't take a lot of space. Because, you know, in the hotels, especially like we're going to Japan, the hotels are smaller. So, you know, you don't have all this counter space. So it's nice that everything's compact. Like it can stay like this. And when I'm actually doing my makeup in the bathroom, I can just open this up a little bit. But I'll start with the brush area, I guess. So obviously brushes in this area. I've been liking these brush protectors. It keeps your bag clean. It keeps the brushes from spraying out. I don't think they sell this anymore. I bought this a long time ago from Sephora, but there's a ton of these on Amazon. So I'll link a similar one below. I even saw like silicone ones now, which would be, I guess, easier to clean and probably longer lasting, because these are just like these little tube things, and then you just see how small it is. And this is like my biggest brush or fattest brush, and you just slide it right over. And this one doesn't even fit in one of the pockets. So I just have my face, blush, bronzer, I guess under eye powder brush. I have my Lashify and Lilac Street tweezers along with a little spoolie, and my eye makeup brush. And I don't put these things on there just because they're pretty compact already, and I like to wash those like every time I use them. So yeah, that's it for this. I like that it has a little cover so it doesn't get everything dirty. And like these things, I found you can just clean off with like a microfiber cloth. And honestly, I did this right before the video because I'm like, oh, it looks a little dirty. So yeah, and it wiped up really well. Even the outside of the bag was really easy to clean. Even though it's like a quilted material, it really wiped down nicely. And so in this pocket, I have, if you watched my last video, in my volume lash video, my Lilac Street volume lashes, I showed my travel makeup and how I'm going to do my travel makeup. So I have this, and then I have these Laura Mercier caviar sticks. And I use this first and then top it with this, and this lasts like all day. I can like be in pouring rain, I could jump in the pool, and this will still last. And these are in the colors Vanilla Kiss, Cocoa, and Rose Gold. So I have that, eyebrow pencils, a little razor, tweezers, scissors, my eyeliners, all these things that are small and will be helpful to be in a clear area. I have those in here. And then I have my sunscreen, and I have these bottles that I love. So these are a 15 milliliter airless pump. And so I have my face wash, like things that I'm going to use kind of a lot of, like, or at least like twice a day. So I would bring more. Hair cream, I don't know, can always have more, I guess. And I'm just keeping these in the pouch. But these are one of the containers that I've been loving. I have like, these are the other ones. So ideally I want to find like a clear pouch, like a totally clear pouch, but this was the perfect size. And these are 5 milliliter little airless pump containers. So it's so awesome because one, a lot of your products will do better with an airless pump. And two, they're so small and you don't have to like keep pressing and pressing and pressing, you know, like trying to squirt it out, because the thing in the side moves up as you use it. So like something for like foundation, I didn't really need to fill it up the whole way for like 5-6 days. So I kind of just pushed it up and then filled it. But this is like amazing. I've never like, I guess, put my foundation in another bottle for traveling. So I always would carry like a whole jar, you know, in my bag. And right now I'm using a mix of both of these. These are my absolute favorite. Long lasting foundation. Like the closest you can get to like waterproof to me are my skin. So yeah, I had to like, if I was going to travel, like this one's too dark, this one's too light, I would have to mix it. So I would have to bring both. And they're in glass jars, so they're so heavy. So I have all my skincare things. I do, I guess, a lot of things. I have my first serum, then I have my toner. So ideally when we're traveling, I'm going to have it all like, you know, in a little area all stacked up so I can grab it easily. I have my face serum, my toner. Then I'm going to do my other galactomyces serum. I'm going to show you how to put it into the container with this one. Usually I use vitamin C in the morning, but this thing is huge. And then vitamin C doesn't do well in a clear container. So either I'm going to put like black tape around it, I guess, or I will just do this right before I leave. So, you know, as it's going to degrade, but at least it'll be less if I do it right away, right before I leave. Anyway, so, and I have eye cream. This is hand soap. I just threw these in because I was having so much fun. Baby shampoo if I need extra baby shampoo. Although my face wash I can use on my lashes, so that's not a problem. Then I have like my retinol serum. This I also didn't need to put a lot, so I did it only halfway. And then my face cream. So this works with like a lot of different textures of stuff. Like the thickest one would be the face cream. And that's like, if you look at this kind of texture, that still works in one of these pumps. So from like the thinnest to the thickest. Yeah, so I have like 10 different products in here and it's so tiny and compact. So yeah, at the end of the video, I'll show you how to put them in here because it was tricky. And no one tells you this. I had to like really figure it out. I had to Google it after. Yeah, I don't know. So I'll just show it in another video. So, you know, just normal things. I have my beauty blender in one of these things. This is like a Target beauty blender. That's dirty, but I just want to show you. This is super handy if you use one of these because otherwise it's so gross having a wet sponge in your bag. At least this, you can have a place to dry it that's clean for the sponge and for wherever you leave it. And then, you know, contacts. And then I bought these containers for stuff I need a lot of, like shampoo, conditioner, and lotion. So like, I know I'm gonna have to refill. I took this camping, so I used some of it already. These are like expandable silicone containers. So say in the beginning of the trip you want more, you can fill it up, and as you use it, you can make it smaller and smaller. I'll leave this on the side because I need to do that. So same for the shampoo and lotion. What else? I'm not going to take my microfiber cloths with me to wipe my face, so I usually use these. I actually have to get a few more. It's just makeup remover wipes. Good enough for like 5-6 days. And then things that are circular I left out, like this, bronzer and blush. I have a headband. my face powder. That's just a sample. Dermablend. And a claw clip, because every time I wash my hair first, I do conditioner, and then I put it up with a claw clip, and then I wash my body. And I heard that's good because if you like have like like long hair, and then you have like back acne, or like your back gets itchy or something from your products, it's because you're not clipping your hair up when you're washing your body. I don't know, that works for me, I guess. A comb for after showering. And I have some foundation things in here. This is for camping. So I've been using a Too Dark stick foundation, like for every day. Like today I use this too. And a Too Light foundation stick to do like a light and dark contour, and then just blending it in. Concealer. I have a bronzing stick. This is just an extra step. You don't have to do that, but I feel like the bronzer and contour looks better when you do. And then I have like a travel size of the lip mask and my perfume that I'll probably use. And then I've been really loving this all-nighter powder. It's kind of old and I kind of just rediscovered it. So after I do like foundation and then I powder it a little bit, like I'll use whatever powder I have, I'll just go with this, and then using a sponge, you have to use a sponge, like get a little swipe and then pat it onto my face. And I think it makes it a lot more poreless, and this is also supposed to be waterproof. So waterproof setting powder. I just wish I had like a cleaner little container for this. But that's why I stick it in here. But yeah, so I'm just gonna throw all this stuff back in. I'll show you how I fill up these containers. Okay, so these are all the bottles that I bought from Amazon. And this is the silicone ones, the expanding ones. And these were 8 for a pack of 4. So this one's empty. And it also came with like little labels. So super good, I don't know, deal for like $8. Those are super easy to fill, self-explanatory. These are the airless ones. So this is the 5 milliliter. And it was about $12 to $13 for 15. I really didn't think I was going to use so many, because I was like, how many? I had like foundation that I knew and like some things like toner. I didn't know I was going to love it so much and use so much. Like I was going to give some away, but now I think I need all of them. Just in case, because they could crack, you know, it is just a little travel thing. Yeah, it comes in a little plastic container like that. And yeah, 5 milliliters. And this is the 15 milliliter bottle. Similar, just bigger. And this one's a little more heavy duty. I think it'll last longer, like in your bag or something. But these are just, you know, perfect for your makeup bag. So I haven't had any trouble with these just because I filled it up all the way. So I'm gonna put this in this one, and then this and this one. So when I fill these up, and if I want to just use it for traveling, like I would, like say I use this like 1 dropper full for my face every day. I would, if I'm gonna be there like 5 days, let's just say 6, then, and I use it twice a day, so that's 12. So I would want 12 dropper fulls in here. I actually wonder if it's gonna be big enough. Anyways, it doesn't say, there's like 0 instructions anywhere. And when you look at the reviews on Amazon, there's like some negative reviews saying the pump doesn't work. And the reason why it doesn't work is because you didn't put your liquids all the way up to where this thing is touching it. So when I did like the retinol serum, it was very liquidy and it only went down to here. I was like pumping and pumping away and it wouldn't come out. Like even now, it won't, that thing that pushes it up to make it airless, it's not moving, even though it's in there. Like I screwed it on and it's not moving. And the reason being is it's not, there's no liquid in there touching the, I wouldn't say the straw part, but the whole part. So yeah, and if you do want to or use a smaller amount of liquid, you would just push this up. So you get a safety pin, something blunt though, not sharp, because I messed up one of them just because I used like, I think I used the weeding tool and I pushed it too hard and it punctured a hole in this clear part. So yeah, you would just push this up. Actually, don't want to push it. I might need all the space for that serum, but you gently push it up. You see if you can, there's that paper clip in there, there's a hole, and you push it up to where you want it. And you can even do this carefully after you've put your liquid inside. You would just do it this way. And I did that for my other ones. And it slides easily up. You just have to make sure this is open. Like one of them, I tried to do it, push this up with this on. Hello, it's like airtight, right? So it had a harder time, and that's when I pushed it too hard and I punctured the hole. So I'm just gonna put some in here. And these are reusable if you wanna wash all the pieces. Okay, so this is about as much as I would fill it up to this line right here. And then you just go ahead, screw this on, and holding it upright, you just pump. There, so some came out. And then you're good to go. So I will just wipe it off. Make sure there's nothing on it, and then you can use your label maker or Sharpie, I guess, if you want to label it. So I have like this big label maker, and see, I want it to be small, and I guess I'll call this Essence. And I'll just make the label for this one too. So sunscreen, SPF 50. If you don't have a label maker, I would totally recommend getting one. It's so easy. I mean, I have a Cricut too, but I'm not gonna, you know, make a whole like vinyl label. This is just so quick. So it's a small bottle, so you can't make the label too long. Like I usually like to put what it is, like the brand and everything, but that's good enough. And I did it a little crooked. Okay. No, that's gonna bug me. So there, I can put it in my container thing now. So for the sunscreen, I really like it. Like this is gonna be my everyday in my purse bottle, because I hate it when the sunscreen gets like this. And then I tell the kids to put it on. They're like, there's no more. I'm like, there is, you know, you just gotta, they're not good at like squishing it down. So I'm just gonna squirt it in here. Hopefully it's not messy. Sometimes it's easier if you use like one of these toothpaste things. Like this toothpaste is pretty much done. So it's my husband's toothpaste, obviously. I love these things. I first bought this in Japan when we went like a long time ago, but they have it like on Amazon and everywhere now. Hopefully it works for this like fat kind of squeeze tube. So when it gets to the top, just tap it down. If you have a cloth, you can just tap it on the table. It's easier. So almost to the top, you just screw it on. So you want to try to get the air bubbles out if you can. I think I've read reviews where If you leave a lot of air bubbles, then when you squirt it, it could like, you know, not explode, but shoot out a little different. So yeah, super easy. This is my favorite body sunscreen. It's like, it really is light as air and not greasy. So yeah, keep that in my bag. This actually did help a little. I'm gonna have to find a bigger one. I'm just gonna add this to my little collection of all these products I can bring now because I have these containers. So I totally recommend it. It's been amazing. Like even camping, it was so easy, and I was so happy that I had all my face products all in one. So another thing I'm probably gonna bring on a trip, and I'm glad I made extra space with, since I'm not carrying all those bottles, is this towel face brush. I've been loving it, and I'm not sure if I can like go without it. So I don't know. I might have to bring this whole thing. Let me know if you have this and have traveled with it and what you did. Like, will the battery last like a whole week? I don't know. And then my nails, I did, so I did like my last video, I did the Mario nails, and those Sephora free stickers were horrible. They look really cute and they lasted one day and they all fell off. And then I couldn't go camping with nothing. So then I quickly did this, but I'm actually kind of happy with it. So I did, instead of doing all the stickers, I did like Princess and Mario, and then Toadette and Toad. So kind of cute, two couples. I know it's a little crazy, but yeah, thanks for watching. And I totally recommend buying these. It did take a little while in Hawaii to get it. I don't know, there were shipping issues. So if you're traveling for spring break, hurry and buy these so you can like get all your stuff together. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.
I only came over 'cause all my friends said